Right, hello everyone. My name's Hugh Fletcher. I am the National Digital Manager for Audi UK. Now, there probably is not a cooler job to have at the moment than to be in digital and to be working with Audi. And we work on some pretty cool stuff. And one of the really great things that working for Audi enables me to do is to have slides like this, which just is a load of cool pictures of some of our amazing cars, which really allows me to get away with a lot of stuff. But I'm going to tell you today why mobile is so important for us as a brand. So, we're responsible here for some of the most iconic cars that you've ever seen. So the Audi Quattro, the original generation TT, the A2, I mean, a car before its time, when low CO2 emissions and lightweight technology was not the fashion. That was delivered years and years ago for us. So we are responsible for some iconic cars. Not only that, we are responsible for some of the best cars on the road right now. On this slide alone, we've just got some of the product we've launched in the last year. So from left to right, A1, RS5 Coupe, A7 Sportback, and R8 Spider. So that's pretty fantastic news. So our product is definitely strong. And like our cars, our marketing is instantly recognizable. There's a great sort of urban legend around our positioning, which is all around the world of white. And the story goes that a load of people from BBH sat in a room with some marketing execs from Audi UK, and in the middle of a table, they put out all the advertising for the market. It was all black. Suddenly, someone came along, they whacked down a piece of paper, it was white, it had an Audi on it, and our world of white was born. And that's really stuck with us for a long time. But our marketing has always been rooted in traditional marketing. We're very strong in TV. Some of our fantastic adverts, I'm sure you can remember. We're fantastic at outdoor, we're fantastic at news and press, and we're fantastic at point of sale. And really what we needed to do was get fantastic at digital. And that was one of my main roles when I first came on board 18 months ago. And so what did we need? We needed a Trojan horse. And we needed someone to ride this Trojan horse. Because key to our brand is what we call Vorsprung durch Technik. So progression through technology. But how can you have that as one of your key brand pillars and not have a fantastic mobile strategy? And in order to deliver a fantastic mobile strategy, we needed a fantastic agency to do it. So I'm going to hand over to Nick now, who's going to walk you through some of the examples of some of the stuff we've done.
Thank you, Hugh. So I'm not Greek, by the way, nothing wrong with that, but I'm Nick Hines, I'm CEO of Somo. I founded the business about 2 years ago with Karl Yaminski. And when we founded the business, the problem we thought we needed to solve was that mobile is a very powerful but a very disruptive force. And yes, there was an advertising and marketing opportunity, but there also was a creative and development opportunity. But most important of all, from the world 18 months ago, and frankly today as well, there's an awful lot of organizations which haven't worked through the strategy first before they run out with their brochureware or their m-commerce sites or their full-service mobile assets. So what we did is put together a unit which focuses primarily on strategy, and then builds fantastic assets, apps, mobile websites, creative, takes it to market, communicates to consumers, and finally, a missing piece, a very important missing piece, tracks and measures results and performance. So we put all those units together and created Somo. So when we were lucky enough to be appointed by Audi, we started, as you'd expect, with that strategy requirement, working through all the assets that Audi had. Assets not in terms of mobile assets, but in terms of the product themselves, the way in which they operate, the way in which Audi distributes cars, the key stakeholders like the dealerships, Audi AG and the head office and the assets they had, and all the huge investment that had been made over many years in their digital competencies. And that meant working with existing web-orientated technology, web-orientated stuff like CRM systems and things like that, and to utilize that and bring it to life in a mobile strategy. We also had to make sure we delivered it. Audi is a global company. It's coordinating huge amounts of launches all the time. No one's going to hold things up because the mobile unit hasn't quite been developed on time over in Audi UK. And finally, Vorsprung durch Technik. It's about forward through technology. If Audi was going to do something in mobile, it had to really reinforce that key brand equity. I mean, that is the tagline of Audi. So what we did is we looked at the mobile web as the basic fundamental step. You know, it gives you universal access. We can tailor a world-class product, the look and feel of an Audi showroom, that creative brand that has been invested in over many years, and tailor it down to each major phone group. And that gives us the access to the vast majority of people and great experience of the Audi brand when it comes to finding out information or being excited by some new model. But on top of that, we wanted to leverage some of the, and integrate with some of the other great investment that Audi makes in its promotion. And one of the biggest and most important things in the Audi year, every year, is Le Mans. Audi's been on the rostrum at Le Mans every year since '99, and it's won it, I think, vast majority of times the last 12 years. It's a huge event for them. They spend tens of millions of euros on it. So what we developed was an app, which is specifically to both make the experience at Le Mans fantastic, but also to help bring everybody around the UK, and ultimately, because everyone was so impressed with it at head office that we were at the last minute given release to push this out worldwide, everybody, no matter where they were, could almost be at Le Mans. So this fantastic app, core augmented reality features, which I'm going to show you in a second. But most important, this is Le Mans. This is nobody's searching, even on Google, for the latest Le Mans app. So we had to promote it and get it out there. Bearing in mind, Le Mans is a 24-hour race. It's probably relevant to most people for about 3 or 4 days, maybe a week or so. So we had to get a key message out cost effectively and get action on it. So we ran a typical
The Audi UK
campaign.
Le Mans app. Explore the circuit, see photos and videos, get the latest news and drive the cars in 3D. Download now on iPhone, iPad and Android.
So we just wanted to get some key features out there that people probably hadn't seen before, and it wasn't just a lot of boring stats about Le Mans or something. We wanted to get some really interesting stuff. It worked fantastically well. It was promoted by Radio Le Mans, not because we paid for it, but because they were so impressed with it, by race fans on blogs all across the world. It's been an amazing response, and the trade press has lauded it as one of the greatest examples of augmented reality they've seen recently.
The Le Mans 24-hour is one of the world's most iconic races. Get the most from this year's race with the Audi UK Le Mans app. The wheel takes you to where you want to go. Explore the circuit and see photos and videos. The news section will provide regular updates on the action. To see who is racing for which team, simply choose the name of the team and you'll see their drivers, their info and even their biography. You can see the Audi Le Mans cars of the past and present in stunning 3D and review detailed specs of each car. If you're driving to Le Mans, you can find directions from Calais. Choose between the fast, coastal or scenic routes, whichever suits your style of driving. With a printed trigger page available from audi.co.uk/Le Mans, you have everything you need to drive the Audi Le Mans sports prototypes.
And you get this 3D impression of the actual Audi racing car. You can drive it around your desk or wherever.
Get closer to the car to reveal hotspots, allowing you to see the high-tech car's specification. Enjoy all that the race has to offer, wherever you are, with the free Audi UK Le Mans app for iPhone, iPad and Android.
So bringing and integrating with all that other expense, all that other investment in the brand. The next event we're doing is for Goodwood. Audi have been a major sponsor of Goodwood right from day one. With this version, we get a great augmented reality improvement, even on what we've just produced for Le Mans, where if you just hold up your phone and look around the site of Goodwood, the Goodwood site is miles and miles long. It's a huge site. And you just look through your phone, and wherever you are, up will pop up all the key features, all the key sites, all the key activities that are going on, just by recognizing, by looking through your phone viewer, what that area of the grounds, where you are, and what that area of the grounds will deliver for you. Fantastic. That has been voted by the Apple staff, not promoted by us in any way, shape or form, as one of their favorite pick results. And finally, it's not just about consumers, it's about, this is a disruptive and powerful force in mobile, and it's about taking those attributes and changing the way in which business is done. And with the Concierge app, we're helping dealerships now to capture in a very innovative way CRM data. So I hope for Hugh and for you, as I know I'm being wound up now, that we give you a few insights into what we've achieved for Audi cars in the UK. So thank you very much indeed.